Season 1 of Sea of Thieves Ubisoft edition is here, and the game is full of possibilities to spend real money for in-game goods. So I devised a plan to open my own distillery, and this chick wanted to help.
What do you say?
This moonshining operation was awfully expensive, and after wasting all my silver on it, I still had to go do a mission of initiation. So on my way there, I almost got dismantled by this little guy who is some sort of a protector, but after breaking his ankles, I was able to get to this outpost and fulfill my destiny of running an underground business. After GTA Online, every other game has these illegal businesses, and I think games should try a little harder than to make me open my own business and deliver goods myself. I mean, what is this, like a post office simulator? Anyways, after this, she showed me how to get the most out of children here at St. Anne, and no, it's not free labor, you sick bastards. I pay them minimum wage. So now we need to do some other missions until my white rum is properly bottled, so I run to my lover and see what he has to offer, but unfortunately he is completely drunk. Never try your own supply. This is like business 101. I remember running a lemonade stand when I was little, and some kids wanted to pick on me and steal all my money. Luckily, I was a born businessman and I used tap water to save money, which in rain season is not really advisable. And after they held me hostage and drank all of my lemonade, a gurgling sound started to rumble and they all ran home. And I remember hearing stories the next morning about how sticky that situation was. So yeah, never drink lemonade on the streets, kids. So after this bodyguard admitted to stealing, I took the opportunity to bring fear into the bones of the enemy and dressed as Captain Redhead. I then went down to take his ship as if we look alike at all and made easy work of this French fort. Also, French hired us to do this. So yeah, apparently pirates are backstabbers. And after trying a few new weapons he has, I took down their last defense and sailed back victoriously. When my lover saw me, he said he was pleased with what I've done, which made the pistol between my legs load. After this, I went to try and sell my rum, but the game somehow bugged out or something happened and I couldn't find the sale location on the map, so I had to just cruise around, do other pointless stuff and murder French for this little bastard who apparently has so many holes in his warehouse that everything is getting stolen, or he just wants French dead. Works out for me either way. The only problem is he's having too many repetitive missions. Finally, I found where the sale should be and made my way there, and then spent 25 minutes running around the island until I finally found these lads chilling and waiting for me like I'm a taxi on a Friday night. Meanwhile, I was trying to build a new boat as well, and I needed some exotic material, so I went to seek another outpost, which didn't work out, but on my way back, I stumbled upon a fellow pirate who was fighting one of these amazingly strong enemy ships, and I just knew I had to jump in. From distance, I fired my mortars trying to save the bastard and sink the enemy, making the full use of my sails to get to him before he gets to the bottom of the ocean. Pushing with all the might, the crew fired mortar once again, but narrowly missed the crucial red highlighted spots which indicate where you should hit to sink the boats, cause I don't know, holograms were invented in Nassau by Edward Kenway apparently. Finally we hit the shots, but it was too late for our friend who got sunk. I managed to take his loot and search for him to give it back, but since he wasn't there, I got mad and sunk a few French ships before returning home, surprising my babe with the new goods I found for him.
Greed's a sin, or the devil himself.
After that, I had to do some deliveries of my product, so I checked the map and found where to go, but I wanted to first make some rum because there were a few deliveries to the same outpost. So checking the supply chain map revealed a fleet of ships that surely had sugarcane that I can use to make my magic drink, so why not loot and sink them? This is the way of life around here anyways. So I made my way there and sank everything I saw, but the quest was still there, so I just started killing everything, and then I ran into 5 of these huge ships that had flamethrowers. And of course they made nice roasted chicken for me. At least I didn't run and I came back stronger, and yeah, I took my loot and just made sure there were no witnesses left. So I had to put the sugarcane to work, and that did some more pointless missions around the island, grabbed some more treasure maps I will never use since no one wants to subscribe apart from the real chads in the community. It is weird, like 99.8% of you watch for free, and don't want to support.
What?
I will now sink some ships to make my anger go away. Anyways, I had to deliver the moonshine now, so I packed and realized it's the same outpost where I can get my new medium-sized ship's blueprint, so why not make it worth my while? And as this is the first assignment we have to do that's so far away, that was a bit worrying, but you know, aren't we all just lovers of the sea? Without putting it off any further, I started my voyage into the night, seeing the beauty of this game. It really has some stuff to show. You know, Ubisoft can be a nut job, but they really do make beautiful games. And it works well with frame rates not dropping, netcode is good, since I never saw anyone lag, and this just makes the game good. Even though it's not amazing, it's of course not worth $70, but it is good. I mean, I used Ubisoft Plus so I can play more games with it, and it being like $17, it's still expensive, but if you want to try out 1 or 2 games, you know, it's useful and you can then get them on sale. Thinking of this game as a relaxing pirate simulator is the way to go, since you can just chill, fight the waves, and oh my god, this freaking ship is going to sink me. What do I do? So quickly, or as quick as I could, I sailed away into this Holland port to get away, hoping they won't try to make me their puppy, but even that is better than this beast using me as a seismic alarm from the bottom of the sea or ocean, since this is the Indian Ocean, I think. I don't know, game's map is a bit confusing. And this is where I saw it, the beauty of the sunrise in this game. I was always captured by the beauty in Sea of Thieves, but this game is no worse looking. It has a huge customization possibilities, and the terrain, water, skies, the weather, it's just there, you know, and it looks great. I mean, sometimes. And maybe I was wrong about this game, since it's not that shitty really. Season 1 has some cool stuff added, and if they can keep the game alive with fun things, it has its place. When on discount, it's good enough, and it does make sense to buy it, you know. Someone mentioned in the last video that the torpedoes are stupid, and I mean, they are, but it's also better than if we all just had the same cannons and shot each other waiting for the Vici to come up with some new weapons for us to use. They have to make it innovative, yet true to the time, but still fun and not too taxing on you, you know, simulation enough to be realistic, but add sparkles of fantasy, otherwise you would die trying to steer out of the docks. And I like how you are the ship basically, even though it bothered me. Like, imagine idiots griefing and sabotaging your ship constantly. I mean, for this big of a game, you need to be a big unit, not just a small player in it all. And the inclusion of damage-free zones was great thinking. The idea that I can hide within an outpost and not take damage, that's just great. So looking at this game with a clean set of glasses, it is fine, I enjoy it. And with some friends it can be really fun, especially if they keep adding cool stuff with the possibility for the map to expand even more. And the endgame is great from what I saw, the different areas, vibes, colors, it's just so cool. And the sea shanties, thank god they are in this game. So yeah, I made this delivery and wanted to buy this medium-sized ship, but then I realized it's not gonna happen, and I also almost died 3 times getting to this outpost because it's so... I don't know where the fuck this is, like how did they hide it like this? They're never getting captured by anyone. But yeah, overall, try it out. You wasted money on worse things, and that $17 for Ubisoft title isn't that bad, you know. You can try it, see if it all works, and if not, you can play some other games and make it worth your while. So yeah, thank you for watching, liking and commenting, guys. Subscribe. I see you in the next video. Bye.